The greatest martial arts legends in Asian cinema history, all gathered in one film. Directed by the choreographer behind The Matrix, Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, and Kill Bill. If Hollywood has the Avengers, then Asia has just released The Avengers of the East. It brings together Jet Li, Wu Jing, Nicholas Tse, and choreography legend Yuen Woo-Ping. It's not just about budget, it's about honor. Why is this film considered the most unlikely reunion in cinematic history? Let's dissect each member one by one. The Architect, Yuen Woo-Ping. Every superhero team needs a mastermind. This film's Nick Fury is Yuen Woo-Ping. At an advanced age, the world's #1 martial arts coordinator returns to the director's chair. This is the man who taught Keanu Reeves how to dodge bullets, who made Chow Yun-Fat float across bamboo forests, who turned Uma Thurman into a samurai, who gave a young Jackie Chan his very first big break in Drunken Master. And now, at over 75 years old, he's back. His vision for Blades of the Guardians? Go back to basics. Real swords, real horses, real deserts, minimal CGI. Because Yuen Woo-Ping knows something that modern blockbusters seem to have forgotten. When you have this much real talent on screen, you don't need computers to make it look incredible. From Manhua to the big screen. Now, before we meet the team, let's set the stage. Blades of the Guardians is adapted from Biao Ren, a critically acclaimed Chinese manhwa by Xu Xianzhe. We're thrown into 607 AD. Tang Dynasty, Sui Dynasty, the land is fractured, the emperor is tyrannical, and the roads are ruled by bounty hunters known as Biao, escort warriors. Our protagonist is Daoma, the second most wanted man in the empire. He's rough, he's brilliant, he's the kind of man who survives not just by strength, but by wit. His mission? Escort the most dangerous fugitive in the land, a man who is literally #1 on the Empire's kill list across a gauntlet of assassins, rival warriors, and ancient conspiracies. It's part road movie, part revenge epic, part political thriller, and entirely badass. Budget? 650 million RMB. That's roughly 90 million US dollars. This is a big-budget, high-stakes, go-for-broke production. And it shows. The Assembly. Meet the legends. All right, this is the section you came for. Let's talk about the cast, because this isn't just a cast list. This is a Hall of Fame. Let's go one by one. Jet Li, Governor Chong, The Dragon Returns. Let me just say this slowly so it sinks in. Jet Li is back. After his battle with illness was an emotional moment for any kung fu movie fan. He was the Iron Man of this team, a symbol of wisdom and unmatched technical prowess. The man who defined a generation of martial arts cinema. Once Upon a Time in China, Fist of Legend, Hero, the Tai Chi Master, Romeo Must Die, Fearless. In Blades of the Guardians, he plays Governor Chong, the film's primary antagonist. And Yuen Woo-Ping said it plainly. Governor Chong had to be Jet Li. Nobody else was believable as Wu Jing's equal. Both are former national wushu champions. They speak the same physical language, and when they finally face each other on screen, the result is electric. This is also a reunion for Yuen and Jet. Their last collaboration was the Tai Chi Master in 1993. 33 years later, legends reunited. Wu Jing. Daoma, the reluctant hero. Wu Jing is one of the biggest action stars alive today. Wolf Warrior 2 broke every Chinese box office record in history. The Wandering Earth made him a sci-fi icon. But here's what most people forget. Before all of that, Wu Jing was a national wushu champion. His body is a weapon. In Blades of the Guardians, he doesn't just star, he produces. This is his passion project. He fought to get this film made, to get this cast assembled. And as Daoma, he's grizzled, charismatic, funny when he needs to be, lethal when he has to be. Oh, and here's a fun fact. The last time Wu Jing worked with Yuen Woo-Ping? 1996, 30 years ago, Tai Chi 2. This reunion alone was worth the price of admission. In SPL, Sha Po Long, 2005, Wu Jing went toe-to-toe with Donnie Yen in one of the most celebrated one-on-one fights in modern Hong Kong cinema. And his Hollywood debut? The Mummy, Tomb of the Dragon Emperor, 2008, alongside Brendan Fraser, Michelle Yeoh, and none other than Jet Li himself. The two were already in each other's orbit long before this film. Nicholas Tse, Di Ting, the brother who crossed the line. If Jet Li is the dragon, Nicholas Tse is the Wildfire. His work in Raging Fire opposite Donnie Yen showed the world that he could carry a brutal, complex action film on his shoulders. Tse learned his screen martial arts under guidance from Jackie Chan's stunt team, then went on to star alongside Chan himself in New Police Story 2004. He fought Donnie Yen in Dragon Tiger Gate 2006. He starred with Jackie Chan and Andy Lau in Shaolin 2011, one of the most star-studded historical epics of its decade. In Blades of the Guardians, he plays Di Ting, a former brother-in-arms to Dao Ma, who now stands on the opposite side of the battlefield. The betrayal, the tension, the inevitable confrontation. Tse brings a smoldering intensity to Di Ting that makes every scene with him feel like a lit fuse. His sword duel with Wu Jing in the third act, already being called one of the greatest one-on-one fight sequences in recent martial arts cinema. Tony Leung Ka-Fai, Lao Mo, the soul of the story. Not every legend carries a sword. Some carry the weight of the story. Tony Leung Ka-Fai, not to be confused with Tony Leung Chiu-wai, is one of the most decorated dramatic actors in Hong Kong cinema. 2 Hong Kong Film Awards, critically acclaimed across 4 decades. Tony Leung Ka-Fai has shared the screen with Chow Yun-Fat 3 times: Prison on Fire, 1987, A Better Tomorrow the Third, 1989, and God of Gamblers Returns, 1994. He starred alongside Jackie Chan, Sammo Hung, and Andy Lau in Island of Fire, 1990, a rare 4-legend ensemble. And most recently, he played opposite Jackie Chan in The Shadow's Edge 2025. There's also his internationally acclaimed French film, The Lover, 1992, the film that introduced him to European audiences. In Blades of the Guardians, he plays Lao Mo, the man who sets Dao Ma's mission in motion. He's the conscience of the story, the reason everything matters. Yuen Woo-Ping praised his preparation and commitment, noting that even in a film of physical giants, Leung holds the screen with pure presence. In Blades of the Guardians, Zhang Jin plays Two-Headed Snake, a ruthless assassin and fugitive hunted by Dao Ma and the government. Zhang Jin also got into a head-on fight with Jet Li, 2 wushu champions, 1 legendary choreographer. The first 5 minutes of this film will make your jaw drop to the floor. Xing Yu, or Si Yen Nung, the Unstoppable Force. You might not know his name, but you know his face, and you know what happens when he appears on screen. Somebody's about to get absolutely demolished. He's not just an actor who learned martial arts. He's a 32nd generation Shaolin monk who spent 10 years of his life in the temple. His strength is real. Xing Yu has appeared in multiple Ip Man films opposite Donnie Yen and starred in The Warlords 2007 alongside Jet Li and Andy Lau. He also appeared in Shaolin 2011 with Jackie Chan and Andy Lau. The man has been in the trenches with every generation of martial arts legends, which makes his presence here feel entirely natural. As One Eye in Blades of the Guardians, that intensity is fully weaponized. His scenes are the kind that make audiences physically react, gasping, flinching, cheering. Rongguang, The Living Legacy. If you grew up watching classic Hong Kong action cinema, Rongguang is a name etched in your memory. Iron Monkey, My Father is a Hero, Tiger Cage 2. He could be a hero, he could be a villain, he could be both within the same film, and he was always brilliant. In Iron Monkey 1993, Rongguang starred directly opposite Donnie Yen in what became a Wuxia classic. In My Father is a Hero 1995, he squared off against Jet Li. He shared the screen with Jackie Chan in multiple films, including New Police Story, The Myth, Shanghai Noon, and the Karate Kid remake 2010. This man is a living bridge connecting every era of the genre. His presence in Blades of the Guardians is more than just a casting choice. It's a statement. It says, we are honoring every era of martial arts cinema. From the golden age to today, it's all represented here. Kara Hui, the Trailblazer. Kara Hui is a legendary female action star from the Shaw Brothers era. She won the first Hong Kong Film Award for Best Actress in 1982. Her inclusion in this cast is both a casting coup and a tribute to every woman who proved that martial arts cinema wasn't just a man's domain. Her Shaw Brothers filmography is essentially a martial arts museum. My Young Auntie, The 8-Diagram Pole Fighter, Return to the 36th Chamber, Clan of the White Lotus, Dirty Ho, Legendary Weapons of China, all starring with Gordon Liu, and Twinkle Twinkle Lucky Stars 1985 alongside Jackie Chan himself. The Dragon Family and Infernal Affairs 2 with Andy Lau, Dragon or Wuxia, and also Sakura with Donnie Yen. This woman has been in the trenches of martial arts cinema for over 5 decades. Every single person on this roster grew up watching her. Tsusha, the New Blood. Tsusha is one of the most exciting young actors rising through Chinese cinema right now. He comes from the Yi ethnic minority, and his on-screen charisma is impossible to ignore. He burst onto the scene in Creation of the Gods, then took on one of the most iconic roles in all of Chinese literature, Guo Jing in The Legend of Heroes, Hot-Blooded 2024. Guo Jing, the noble hero of Jin Young's Condor Heroes saga, a role that generations of actors have tried and few have truly owned. Tsusha owned it. Tsusha also appeared alongside Jackie Chan in The Shadow's Edge 2025, sharing the screen with one of the greatest action stars of all time in just his early career. The trajectory is clear. From Jin Young's most beloved hero to a Yuen Woo-Ping epic to a Jackie Chan film, he's moving fast. In Blades of the Guardians, he plays Hu Yi Xuan, and his performance holds its own in a cast full of absolute giants. Watch this space. This won't be the last time you hear his name. Wen Junhui, the wild card. And then, perhaps the most surprising name on this roster, Wen Junhui of K-pop supergroup 17. A global idol with hundreds of millions of fans, stepping into a wuxia epic alongside cinema's greatest action legends. Wen Junhui's connection to this world runs deeper than Blades. He recently shared the screen with both Leung Ka-Fai and Jackie Chan in The Shadow's Edge 2025. From K-pop idol to wuxia hero, his journey mirrors what this film is about, bringing generations together. His inclusion brilliantly expands the film's reach, bringing K-pop fanbases into a conversation they might never have entered otherwise. And those fans, discovering this world for the first time, are about to be introduced to some of the greatest martial arts cinema ever made. That's not a small thing. That's a cultural bridge. Why this is the Avengers of the East. Let's zoom out for a second, because when you lay it all out, you have Jet Li, the Dragon, the man who made martial arts cinema global. Wu Jing, the Iron Wolf, the man who brought it roaring back. Nicholas Tsai, the Wildfire, dangerous, unpredictable, and brilliant. Tony Leung Ka-Fai, the Sage, the emotional spine of the entire story. Zhang Jin, the Thunderbolt, pure technical perfection. Xing Yu, the Wrecking Ball, raw power, maximum commitment. Rongguang, the living legend, a bridge to the golden age. Kara Hui, the Trailblazer, the pioneer who made space for everyone who followed. Tsushra, the rising star, the future fighting alongside the past. Wen Junhui, the bridge builder, connecting generations and continents. And behind all of them, Yuen Woo-Ping, the architect, the only man on Earth who could have gathered this team and orchestrated their greatness into a single, coherent, thrilling vision. This is not a coincidence. This is not a gimmick. This is a once-in-a-generation event. Marvel needed 10 years and 23 films to assemble their Avengers. Yuen Woo-Ping did it in one. Blades of the Guardians isn't just a martial arts film. It's a love letter to every generation of fans who ever watched a fight scene and felt their heart race. It's a reunion, a celebration, and a reminder that the greatest special effect in cinema history has always been a human being who has dedicated their life to mastering their body and their craft. The Blades of the Guardians isn't just a comic book adaptation. It's a monument, a reminder that in an era of instant CGI, there are still a group of people dedicated to authentic physicality and technique. We may not see a cast this complete again for another decade. It's a celebration, it's history, and it's proof that legends never die. They just come together for one final mission. If this video fired you up, smash that like button, share it with every martial arts fan you know, and subscribe if you haven't already, because we covered the best of Asian cinema right here. Blades of the Guardians is in cinemas now. Go see it on the biggest screen you can find. I'll see you in the next video. Thank you for watching.